Going on, peeps? Saying hello, 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 hello. And I'm still not used to this camera. Soon I will have me some glasses, so I don't look like I'm staring over here. Instead, I'm staring at my phone, doing a live broadcast. I'll never get used to this. Anyways, I'll do it like this. Just got off work, relaxing. Know how it is after work. Just want to chill, come home, relax. Anyways, I got some talking. Yes, I titled this video as Planes or No Planes because the reason why I'm saying we just had a guy, okay, took over a plane and decided he was going to go take it out for a test drive, I guess, and do some loop de loops and some other stuff because he had some screws in his head loose and he decided a flight out for the day was gonna maybe put on some bolts. I don't know, you know. You know, to get to that part, I was looking up some sunglasses. I had bought me some Oakley sunglasses. I think they're bottle cap something bronze sunglasses, and they're polarized. Now I've never tried polarized glasses before. I had a buddy that was talking about them, and he said you should check them out. You know, see how they work on you. And he recommended Oakley's, and I was like, Oakley's. I said, daggone, those are they're a high. He said they're a high, but if you look at some of the video reviews of what they go through to make these glasses, there's a reason why they're high. And like this guy, he that worked for Oakley sent like a BB at I don't know a fast rate of speed into one of the lenses and it didn't break. And there was another one where he took this metal like looked like a I don't know had a pointy end on one end and it was a block of metal. And he dropped it down this tube at this like artificial dummy with these glasses on it, and it was going toward the eye and the glasses never busted. Like the lens for that part where he dropped it on that part of the eye, it never busted. It just dented it. Now, I'm sure the glasses ain't very good after that, but or the lens, because you can replace the lenses in these. Um, so I get the point, and the polarization part is to help keep your eyes from straining so much because there's a lot of physics that goes into these glasses that I never even something about how our brain works with our eyes, and when you look at something it's seeing a single thing, a single vision. Okay, well with sunglasses, if they're not made right, they're made to see two things. And then our eyes put it together to see one automatically. That's just how our brain works. Well, if you got those type of glasses, it will strain your eyes out because your brain is trying to put it all together into one vision. So people get headaches with some sunglasses. So if you're one of them people that get headaches when you wear certain sunglasses, it's because they're not, I guess, polarized is the one that they were talking about. For some reason, that ain't right. I don't remember how they worded it. Just get on YouTube and like polarized sunglasses and stuff. Oakley, and they got one where they're testing them. They run certain laser tests on these, and something about it through I think non-polarized sunglass, you see two red dots from the laser, because it's just how those other glasses are made. When they're shaped and bent, you can see two beams of laser lights. Well, when you have these other sunglasses and they run a laser light through one of the lenses, and by the way, this is through one lens. They run it through one lens on these other type of glasses. You see one light, laser light, and what that does, that's easier on your eye when you got one laser light. But when you got two that are coming out of one lens, your eye, or my bad, your brain has to tell your eyes to put it into one visual focus, and it strains your eyes out. So people with, like, I guess sensitive eyes or whatever, that get headaches with certain sunglasses. That's why. They got a word for that, but I can't think of it. Of how this, what they call that when the lasers go through. But I decided to, try it. So I ordered me a pair for the price, and I ain't gonna tell you the price. It's high. It's not over $200. We'll put it that way. So, anyways, I was looking at some of the reviews on these type of glasses, and I came on a review to where, like, pilots, they can't wear polarized glasses, and I never knew this. So I clicked, which led me, by the way, to a bunch of other videos. But pilots can't wear polarized glasses because I don't know if y'all know this, but not only are airplanes, the newer planes, glass, that the windows that they're made out of, just the pilot's windows, I don't know about any of the passenger windows, are made to reflect the sunlight and to reduce the heat on them, so it don't glare as bad. So pilots are basically looking out their own sunglasses, but they're not faded or whatever. They're just made to protect the pilots from the UV rays. Well, if you wear polarized glasses, the LCD displays on some of their instrument panels, their clusters, get blacked out if they lean their head a certain way or whatever with these polarized glasses on, and it blacks them out. They can't see the digital display, so they can't wear them. I mean, I don't know by law or policy that they're not allowed to wear them, but that's why they say that pilots shouldn't wear polarized glasses. It's because it interferes, because of the LCD light that it gives off is, I guess, if you look into the physics behind it, a different wavelength. So when it hits their glasses and then it passes through the glasses, it the wavelength is different. So it looks like there ain't nothing on the screen. So they can't wear those kind of glasses, or they're not supposed to. Um, and with polarized glasses on, if you look outside the window, you see a blotch of like different colors of like colors on the windshield. So that's another reason they can't wear them. Now there's a certain type of polarized glasses that you can wear where lines are like, I guess there's lines on the glasses or on the lens or whatever that go, um, what is it, vertical? From right to left. And when the wavelength passes through there from the light, it keeps that from happening. But still, if you tilt your head a certain way, it blotches out. From what I was getting on this, where this pilot was explaining how polarized glasses work. But if you're not a pilot and if you want to like mountain climb or hike or whatever, polarized glasses are better for your eyes. It's easier on the eyes. It's It shields your eyes from the UV rays a lot better. It's just um, throughout different seasons. I don't know, weather effects, certain that's why they make the lenses changeable, so you can change them to the activity or the weather, whatever it's like, because it shades the light differently. So if you're doing a certain activity or you're in woods or whatever the case may be, sporting, you're out on the water or something, you're going to want to change out the lens according to the activity you're doing, because Oakley makes shades that are different just for that reason. Because it does. I mean, if you look through a certain set of glasses that is like from cheaper to expensive, you will notice that it I'm looking for a word to describe what it does to the image of when you look at a cheaper set of glasses compared to a higher dollar price glasses. It just I want to say disfigures the image. The image ain't as clear. I'm not saying it's blocked. It might be blotchy. Blotchy might be the word for it. But it's just not. I mean, there's a difference. You can put on a $2 pair of sunglasses and put on a $200 pair of glasses. There's a huge difference. But anyway, let me get way off subject here. Um, it was on how to land a plane, a passenger, if they can land a plane or not. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but yes, a passenger can land a plane. So if something happens to the pilot and something happens to the assistant pilot, a passenger, if they don't freak out, uh, and can keep calm about the situation, and if they're good with directions, you have to be able to listen and to comprehend and to keep yourself under control and know that you're not going to die, that you're in a plane. And you can talk to the radio control tower, and they have people on board that will walk you through the steps on how to direct the plane, put it in autopilot mode, tell the plane through the computer on the coordinates to get to the landing strip. So if you keep yourself calm and know what to do and how to listen to directions, you can land a plane. Now, I say that, but you have to be able to distinguish. You have to know your numbers. You have to be able to distinguish shapes, colors. I'm going to say be able to familiarize your components of what you're working with, because you're going to have to be able to control your flaps. Now the plane will automatically guide itself to the landing strip, the runway, with you inputting the coordinates. But you're going to have to be able to, at one point in time, control the flaps according to when the radio tower guy tells you to start controlling your flaps. And then you're going to have to, of course, manually drop the landing gear. They'll tell you how to do that, when to do it, how to do it. And if they drop completely, they're going to want to know that. There's some lights on the display that's going to show you when the landing gear completely drops. And they will set you up for the path to land the plane, but you have to be able to listen to them over the headset and be able to do what they ask while you're on the plane. And it's pretty neat. It is wild how easy they make planes to pretty much by computer land a plane. But there is some coordinations along with the person telling you. They will walk you through it and talk you through it all the way to the landing part. If they're a very good operator, like somebody that could fly a plane themselves, that's on dispatch, that could guide you through the process. And if not, they could get a supervisor or somebody that can. But that's what I don't understand, why this other guy did not try to land the plane. I mean, it's like he didn't, I don't know if he didn't know or what, but he didn't even work with them to try to land a plane. Or maybe he was more concerned about getting in trouble and going to jail. So he decided to just crash the plane off at some place after he did what he did. I don't know. But I talk about this. I'm making this video longer than what it should. But here's where I'm talking about plane or no plane. I was on MSN yesterday and I was looking up a thing like just news. I usually do that while I'm at work when nothing's going on or nobody needs any assistance, with anything, a machine or whatever. But they had on there where this man got in a dispute with his wife. I don't know what happened, but he was a pilot, and he don't quote me because this has been a day ago. I'm trying to base this information off memory. But he may have gotten arrested once before over a civil, I guess, dispute or some kind of dispute with family, if that's what you want to call it. So he might have went to jail for that. I don't remember. And what he did is he was a pilot. He got in a fight or dispute with his wife, and I guess he went to work and was still mad about the situation. So he flew a plane. I don't know if it was his plane or a company plane or what, but flew it into his own house. And he had a little kid. I don't remember how, I don't even think it stated how old the child was. But get this, he crashed it into his own house. He died. His wife lived, and so did the little kid. Now, ain't that karma? I'm telling you, somebody was watching that. The woman and the little kid, because they both lived through the plane accident through the house. Now, here's my thing, okay? Our media is worried about people bringing guns to school, people killing people at Walmart. There was an incident where just here today that I was on the news, or not me personally on the news, but I was reading the news. And there was a place, I don't remember what state or whatever, but at a Walmart, guy got into with his girlfriend, if I'm recalling this right. She had a gun. It might have been a customer. I don't, like I said, I don't exactly remember. But whoever it was took the gun from her, and for whatever ungodly reason, thought he was going to discharge the firearm 5 times while inside Walmart, while arguing with his customer, guy's girlfriend, wife, whatever, about her carrying a firearm on her. I guess. I don't know. But he discharged the weapon, well, firearm, 5 times and ended up shooting a few people, the leg, the arm, There was a pregnant woman that fell down. Um, she wasn't hit, but she just fell down, I guess, trying to get away or to hide, whatever. And then there were some workers at Walmart, cashiers, other workers that was trying to hide and kind of be quiet and hide themselves. But what this man did was wrong. Why on the earth? I don't know if he didn't know how to use the firearm or what, but he discharged it inside of a Walmart 5 times. Now, when you're in a store, if you got the weapon put away in a purse, whatever, don't bother it. Um, I don't even know how the guy found out she had it in her purse. It should have never even been a problem. If he wanted to argue about it or whatever, he should have waited till they got home. At least the weapon would have been out in the open, outside. I don't know. But our media is so worried about guns that I'm pretty sure if our politicians really cared that much about people and guns, they need to be paying more attention also to how about planes, flying planes into other people's stuff. I mean, apparently we got pilots going nuts right now. Just here recently before I got live, there was a pilot that something about pilots being. I didn't look into it fully. I just seen the headliners, but pilots being upset or disgruntled or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look too much further into it, but what's going on in the media? I mean, what's this world coming to? I mean, we got people killing people with planes, guns. I mean, there was a time or two that I remember reading in the news where people were driving vehicles into other people. It's just crazy. But flying a plane into your own house because you're mad at your girlfriend or whatever, wife, and disregarding that you got a kid in there, come on. That's sad. That's the kind of world we're living in today. I couldn't do that. I don't care how mad I was at my girlfriend or wife or if I had any of that. But I don't like drama. I don't want the drama. So I'd just much rather be single. I don't have to listen to any argument. I don't have to be at work and get a text about some argument or something that she's tired of or he's tired. I don't have to have any of that. I go to work, I do my job, I come home every day. I eat, watch TV, get on YouTube. I don't have to hear nothing except crickets chirping outside. That's all I hear. Now I got my dog. And he's a good boy. He a good boy. So, like, I got a past. I had a girlfriend, lived with her. Actually, she lived with me for 7 years. I ain't doing it again. I tried it once, didn't work out. I could care less about a second or a third. But, anyways, plane or not to plane? That is the question. I love our First Amendment right, freedom of speech. I love to be able to just get on and talk, state what's on my mind, share my thoughts with others. And we need the Second Amendment right to keep that. If you don't have a way to protect yourself, you don't have a way for you to do whatever you want, to speak whenever you want, at whatever you want. We have that right. I mean, if you can't state your opinion to public, and not get it monitored by another company, monitored by like social media. Apparently now we got people monitoring what we have, we're saying, and because they don't want it to, I don't know the word, upset somebody, so they can shut you down. They can edit what you said. They can delete it. They can moderate it. You know, I guess is the word. Just don't know where this world's getting to. Um, Taking people off their channels, that's not right. I believe in fair warning. If it's 3 warnings, that should be enough to get the point across that, look, no cursing, for one. People don't want to hear curse words, majority of them. Um, we all know what accidents are, what accidental cuss words are. I mean, we're all used to, we're all adults. We all talk. We all catch on bad habits. So we know what a slip up is. Um, Inappropriate conversations, like anything sexual, anything that's just inappropriate towards somebody else. I get that. But you're going to have to defy inappropriate. What is inappropriate these days? Because this is a whole new generation. This technology is involved. I mean, you're at least fair warn people on what they're doing wrong before you delete their account or take their whole channel off their account. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave y'all be. Leave you to yourself your day. I hope y'all have a safe and lovely day. Be careful out there on the roads. Um, just be safe. God bless y'all, and I love y'all. Even though I don't know y'all, I love y'all. And happy trails.